Why does oxygen dominate our body composition? Oxygen is the most abundant element in the human body, comprising about 65% of our body mass. This high percentage mainly comes from water, which itself makes up around 60% of our total weight. Water is critical because it plays a key role in maintaining temperature, transporting nutrients, and facilitating countless chemical reactions. But oxygen does more than help us stay hydrated. It's essential for cellular respiration. This incredible process allows our cells to convert nutrients from the food we eat into adenosine triphosphate, ATP, the primary energy carrier in our bodies. Without ATP, our cells wouldn't have the energy to grow, repair, and function properly. So next time you take a breath, remember that oxygen is not just filling your lungs, it's powering every single cell in your body. Guess what really drives punishments for counterfeiting? In 1817, England took a dramatic step against fraud by executing 313 people for counterfeiting or using fake banknotes. At that time, banknotes were relatively new, and many people still relied heavily on coins for their transactions. Counterfeiting posed a serious threat to the economy, undermining trust in the currency that citizens began to adopt. The British government viewed counterfeiting not just as a crime, but as a significant threat to society itself, fearing that fake money could lead to widespread financial chaos. Draped in the anxiety of losing wealth and stability, lawmakers believed that harsh punishments, including execution, were necessary deterrents. It's startling to consider how severe the consequences were for what we might now see as a desperate act of survival or a minor crime. This chilling commitment to maintaining order illustrates the drastic lengths to which authorities would go to protect their currency, reflecting a time when perceptions of justice and punishment were far more severe than today. Can you imagine living in a world where attempts to falsify money could lead to such lethal consequences? Curious about the Order of the Pug's strange origins. In 1740, a secret society called the Order of the Pug emerged in Bavaria, capturing the imagination of many with its unique customs. Founded by Roman Catholics, this quirky group had some rather unusual entry requirements. New members sported dog collars and had to scratch at the door, mimicking the behavior of a dog to gain admission. The society's activities were shrouded in mystery, provoking intrigue and speculation among outsider observers. Although it primarily aimed to foster fellowship among its members, the Order of the Pug also indulged in playful and satirical takes on society's norms. Reportedly, this odd society continued its playful traditions until 1902, leaving behind only snippets of history that make us wonder about daily life back then. It's amazing to think how a simple dog collar could symbolize membership in a secretive brotherhood. The blend of cheeky rituals and earnest fellowship made the order quite a distinctive part of Bavarian culture, echoing through history. What other secrets might be hidden in our past? This might surprise you. Smoking shortens your life. Recent studies show that smoking can cut your lifespan by up to 10 years. That's pretty significant. But here's some encouraging news. If a person quits smoking before turning 40, they can almost completely regain those lost years. The earlier you quit, the better your chances of living as long as someone who has never smoked at all. Imagine, just by making a choice to stop smoking, you're giving yourself a powerful gift. More time with loved ones, more adventures, and a healthier life. Even if you've smoked for years, it's never too late to make a change. The body has an amazing ability to heal itself once you kick the habit. So if you or someone you know is still smoking, consider taking that leap. Your future self will thank you. Here's a wild fact about the USS Miami. In a shocking turn of events, a civilian employee at the naval shipyard decided to set fire to the USS Miami, a nuclear submarine, all in an attempt to leave work early. This reckless act occurred in 2012 and resulted in a catastrophe that not only damaged the submarine, but also cost taxpayers an astounding $400 million in repairs and losses. The employee lit a fire in the sub's engine room, which spread quickly, leading to a massive emergency response. Thankfully, no one was hurt, but the repercussions were severe. He was sentenced to 17 years in prison for his actions, highlighting the seriousness of endangering a military asset. This incident serves as a stark reminder of the importance of responsible behavior, especially when it comes to handling sensitive and valuable equipment like nuclear submarines. Can you imagine the sheer chaos caused by such a misguided decision? Believe it or not, superheroes can ease cancer fears. In a heartwarming initiative, play specialist Lubski Marskin has discovered a creative way to help children undergoing pediatric radiotherapy feel less anxious about their treatment. By painting radiation masks to look like beloved superheroes, she transforms an intimidating experience into a fun and empowering one. Kids can choose their favorite superhero, whether it's Spider-Man, Wonder Woman, or a character of their own creation, and wear their customized masks proudly during therapy sessions. This imaginative approach not only helps alleviate fear, but also allows children to feel a sense of control in an otherwise daunting situation. With every stroke of paint, Lubski Marskin turns medical treatment into an empowering adventure, helping kids face their challenges with courage and creativity. What could be more inspiring than that? Have you ever wondered why your mouth heals so quickly? The human mouth is truly remarkable when it comes to healing. Its tissue can repair itself faster than any other part of the body, and this is largely because of the increased blood flow in the face. This rich supply of blood provides essential nutrients and oxygen to the cells, helping them regenerate rapidly. That's why if you accidentally bite your cheek or cut your gum, you might notice that these minor injuries seem to heal in no time. Rapid healing in the mouth doesn't just mean less discomfort, it also plays a crucial role in preventing infections. The mouth is a gateway to various bacteria, so quick recovery from injuries helps keep harmful germs at bay. In fact, this swift healing process is one of the body's protective measures, ensuring that even small wounds don't become serious health threats. So the next time you find yourself dealing with a small injury in your mouth, remember how efficiently your body is working to mend it. Why does music change how we feel time? Research reveals that music has a powerful influence on our perception of time. When we listen to upbeat, faster tempos, many of us experience time speeding up, as if the minutes are slipping away. On the flip side, slower melodies can stretch time, making seconds feel like hours. This fascinating phenomenon happens because music interacts with our brain in unique ways. Specific brain regions responsible for timing and processing emotions light up when we listen to different styles of music. For example, if you're at a lively party, the fast beats can make you dance for hours without realizing how much time has passed. In quieter settings, like during a slow ballad, you might find yourself feeling each second linger. So the next time you play your favorite song, take a moment to notice how it affects your sense of time. Are you racing through the day, or does time seem to stand still? Understanding this connection can deepen our appreciation for music's role in our lives. Believe it or not, kangaroo rats survive without drinking water. These incredible little creatures are perfectly adapted to the harsh conditions of the desert. They get all the moisture they need from the seeds they munch on. With their specialized kidneys, kangaroo rats can produce very little liquid waste, which helps them keep precious water in their bodies. This amazing adaptation allows them to thrive in environments where water is scarce. Instead of looking for rivers or lakes, they focus on finding food, which sustains them. When temperatures soar and most animals are struggling, these little desert warriors continue to hop around, gathering seeds and staying hydrated through their diet. Their unique survival strategy highlights the wonders of evolution and shows just how adaptable life can be in extreme conditions. How do you think other animals adapt to harsh environments? Hard to believe, but pigs can't see the sky. It's quite surprising to learn that pigs face a unique challenge when it comes to looking upward. Their neck muscles and spinal structure are designed in such a way that tilting their heads to gaze at the sky is nearly impossible. Imagine wanting to admire the fluffy clouds or watch a bird soar, but instead you have to lie down. Yes, while pigs can roll around for fun, they usually don't flip onto their backs. This might seem like a limitation, but it actually serves a purpose. Pigs are natural foragers, and their bodies are perfectly adapted for digging through dirt and grass in search of food. By keeping their heads close to the ground, they can effectively root out tasty treats like roots, seeds, and insects. This design also helps them stay alert for potential dangers lurking nearby. So while a pig may miss the sky's wonders, Their grounded lifestyle is an incredible testament to how evolution shapes animals for their specific environments. Isn't nature's design fascinating? Can you imagine that cows never roam the wild? It's true, cows, those familiar farm animals we see everywhere, actually descended from wild oxen over 10,500 years ago. This significant transformation took place when early humans decided to domesticate these strong creatures, recognizing their value for milk, meat, and labor. By taming wild oxen, our ancestors created a reliable source of food and companionship, paving the way for agricultural societies to flourish. This domestication marked a major turning point in human history, as people began shifting from nomadic lifestyles to settled farming communities. Today, there are over 1 billion cows worldwide, a testament to their success as domesticated animals. Yet it's fascinating to think that every single cow we see today carries within its lineage the spirit of those wild ancestors. Isn't it amazing how much our relationship with animals has evolved over millennia? Have you ever wondered why newborns don't cry tears? It's a fascinating fact that when babies first arrive in the world, they make crying sounds, but don't produce actual tears. This might seem surprising, but it's completely normal. Newborns have tear ducts, but they aren't fully developed at birth. Instead, they communicate their needs through sounds like whimpers or wails, signaling hunger, discomfort, or the desire for attention. As time goes on, usually within a few weeks to a few months, these tear ducts mature and start producing tears. So, while it may sound a bit strange, those early cries are their way of expressing feelings without using tears. Once their tear ducts kick in, you'll soon hear those much welcomed joyful giggles combined with real tears during moments of laughter or frustration. Isn't the journey of growth in newborns incredible? Did you know that coffee bubbles forecast the weather? This might sound surprising, but the simple act of enjoying a cup of coffee could help you gauge the upcoming weather. When you pour your coffee, watch the bubbles. If they start to float toward the center of your cup, this could signal an approaching storm or bad weather. The reason behind this is linked to atmospheric pressure. Bubbles moving inward indicate lower pressure, which often comes with rain and storms. On the other hand, bubbles that linger around the edges of your cup suggest stable conditions and clear skies. This quirky observation is a fun example of how nature interacts with our daily lives, reminding us that even our morning routine can be influenced by the weather. So next time you're sipping coffee, take a moment to observe those little bubbles and see if they can give you a hint about what the sky has in store. Let's uncover the truth about the power of hugs. Hugs are more than just a warm embrace. They offer a treasure trove of mental and physical health benefits. Studies show that cuddling releases oxytocin, often called the love hormone, which can boost your mood, reduce stress, and even lower blood pressure. This growing awareness has given rise to unique businesses like Cuddle Up to Me in Portland, Oregon. Here, clients can book sessions for up to $80 an hour, enjoying the soothing comfort of professional snugglers trained to provide supportive contact while respecting personal boundaries. These cuddle sessions typically last between 90 minutes and 3 hours, making them a cozy escape from daily stresses. Whether you're feeling lonely or just in need of a comforting touch, these services highlight the importance of human connection and its role in enhancing well-being. Could cuddling be the secret to a happier life? Let's uncover the truth about frozen waterfalls. These stunning natural wonders are more than just ice. They are an incredible display of nature's artistry. When waterfalls freeze, the water cascades down into beautifully layered ice, creating a mesmerizing spectacle that combines the power of flowing water with the delicate beauty of frozen formations. Picture the sunlight glimmering off the icy surface, casting shimmering patterns all around. While many people may have seen waterfalls in their flowing glory, only a few get to experience them in this frozen state, often during the chill of winter. Visiting a frozen waterfall offers a magical atmosphere where the sound of rushing water is muffled by the thick ice, transforming the environment into a serene wonderland. So have you ever thought about what it would be like to witness this captivating natural phenomenon? You might be shocked to learn that engagement boosts retention. Studies show that participating actively in online courses, through quizzes, interactive discussions, and hands-on activities, can greatly improve how well we remember information. When you're engaged, your brain is more focused, making it easier to learn and recall what you've learned later. However, many learners fall into the trap of multitasking during lessons, which can be counterproductive. Think about it. Checking your phone or browsing the internet while trying to follow a lecture can lead to distractions that make it hard to grasp important concepts. Instead of retaining knowledge, multitasking often results in superficial understanding. So if you want to get the most out of your online learning experiences, it's crucial to give your full attention and interact with the content. Why not take the plunge and see how much more you can learn? Is it really true that food safety is crucial? Properly preparing, storing, and cooking food is vital for preventing foodborne illnesses, which can make you seriously sick. Every year, millions of people fall ill due to bacteria like Salmonella, E. coli, and Listeria, often found in contaminated food. To reduce these risks, always wash your hands before and after handling food. Cooking food to the right temperature can kill harmful bacteria. For example, ground meat should reach at least 160 degrees to be safe. Storing food correctly is just as important. Keep perishable items in the fridge to slow bacterial growth, and remember to never leave food out for more than 2 hours. By mastering safe food handling practices, you not only protect yourself, but also help keep your family and friends healthy. So how do you ensure your meals are not just delicious, but also safe? What if I told you lobsters live for decades? These fascinating creatures aren't just a delicacy, they're also one of the longest living crustaceans out there. Imagine a lobster swimming through the ocean for nearly half a century, growing larger and wiser as time goes by. Scientists have discovered that lobsters can reach ages of up to 50 years, primarily due to their unique biology that allows them to resist traditional aging processes. Instead of becoming frail, lobsters continuously grow and can even regenerate lost claws after fierce battles. This remarkable ability to regrow limbs acts as a vital survival skill, allowing them to fend off predators and thrive in diverse environments. Moreover, as lobsters age, their tough shells undergo a fascinating transformation, changing colors and displaying a vibrant spectrum that celebrates their journey through life. So the next time you encounter a lobster, remember, this might be a creature that has lived longer than some of your favorite films. How cool is that? Believe it or not, the first bird was found in Germany. This extraordinary bird, known as Archaeopteryx, has fascinated scientists since its discovery. Dating back to the Jurassic period, Archaeopteryx provides crucial evidence in understanding the dynamic evolution of birds from their dinosaur predecessors. The first fossils were unearthed in 1861 in Solnhofen, a small limestone quarry renowned for its exceptional fossil preservation. These remarkable fossils display feathers reminiscent of modern birds, suggesting that Archaeopteryx could glide through the air and may have been capable of flapping its wings. This groundbreaking discovery revolutionized the way we view the relationship between reptiles and birds, offering vital support for Charles Darwin's theory of evolution. The unique limestone environment in Solnhofen allowed for incredible detail in fossil preservation, offering glimpses into the structure and features of this ancient creature, roughly the size of a crow. Picture this small, feathered dinosaur deftly navigating through primeval trees millions of years ago, a direct link to today's avian species. Archaeopteryx continues to symbolize the awe-inspiring journey of evolution, showcasing life's incredible ability to adapt over time. Believe it or not, your booty is the strongest muscle. The gluteus maximus, often called the booty, is not just a fashionable term. It is actually the largest muscle in the human body. Many people might think of their glutes as just an aesthetic feature, but these powerful muscles play a crucial role in our daily activities. They help us stand up, climb stairs, and even run and jump. When you engage in activities like squatting or lifting, your gluteus maximus is the primary muscle at work, making it essential for stability and movement. This muscle is also important for maintaining proper posture, which is vital in our sedentary lifestyles. Notably, strong glutes can reduce the risk of injury, especially in lower back and knee areas. Keeping your glutes strong through exercises like squats, lunges, and bridges can enhance athletic performance and make everyday tasks easier. So the next time you think about your booty, remember it's not just about looks, it's a powerhouse muscle that keeps you moving. Why not give it a workout today? Did you know that Ramadour has a house numbered -1? Nestled beneath a cliff in the picturesque town of Ramadour, France, this peculiar home is a fascinating sight for visitors and locals alike. The house, located below street level, earned its unique designation during the original numbering of homes in the area. Instead of being given a traditional address, it was marked as 1, which has sparked curiosity and intrigue. Tourists often flock to take photos and share stories about this unusual landmark, wondering what it's like to live in a house that is literally below ground level. The quirky architecture, coupled with the picturesque scenery of the surrounding cliffs and greenery, makes it a memorable stop on any trip. So next time you're exploring France, don't miss this one-of-a-kind home that challenges conventional numbering systems. What other quirks might you find on your travels? Is it really true that ice becomes a hotel? Every winter, Sweden's enchanting ice hotel in Jukkasjärvi emerges from the freeze, captivating visitors with its breathtaking construction of ice and snow. Located just above the Arctic Circle, this incredible hotel is built using around 5,000 tons of ice sourced from the nearby Torn River. Skilled artisans dedicate their craft to create exquisite rooms, dazzling sculptures, and even an ice bar where creativity knows no bounds. Each year, the design changes, offering guests something new and extraordinary, from uniquely themed suites adorned with intricate ice artwork to stunning, illuminated corridors that twinkle like the northern lights. But staying at the Ice Hotel isn't just about marveling at the artwork, it's an exhilarating experience. Guests can embrace winter's wonder through activities like dog sledding, snowmobiling, or unwinding in a warm sauna after a day in the frosty air. As spring approaches, the hotel melts away, returning to the river, ensuring that every visit is a truly one-of-a-kind adventure. Picture this: snuggling into a sleeping bag on a bed of ice. How many places offer that thrilling chill? Did you know Nike is named after a goddess? The iconic Nike brand, known for its athletic shoes and apparel, draws its name from Nike, the ancient Greek goddess of victory. This connection symbolizes triumph and achievement, which perfectly aligns with the brand's mission to inspire athletes worldwide. Founded in 1964, Nike has grown to become a symbol of not just sportswear, but also excellence. The swoosh logo represents the goddess's wing, hinting at speed and agility. When you see someone wearing Nikes, you're not just looking at shoes. You're witnessing a legacy of empowerment in sports and fitness. The brand encourages millions to push their limits and strive for greatness, much like the goddess herself. So every time you lace up those sneakers, think about the spirit of victory they embody. Isn't it amazing how a name can carry such powerful meanings? Ever thought about why Romans loved mosaic tiles? These stunning pieces of art were more than just pretty decorations. They were a way for ancient Romans to express their creativity and status. Romans mastered the art of mosaics, turning floors into vibrant canvases that showcased intricate designs. Using small, colorful pieces of stone, glass, and ceramic, they crafted scenes ranging from nature to mythological characters. Imagine walking through a grand villa or a bustling public bath and being greeted by these dazzling patterns beneath your feet. Mosaics were not only beautiful, but also served as a conversation starter among guests. The more elaborate your mosaic, the higher your social standing. This love for decorative tiles reflected the Romans' appreciation for artistry and their desire to impress others. Plus, these mosaics were durable, meaning they could last for centuries, offering us a glimpse into the artistic flair and daily life of ancient Rome. Did you hear about Oklahoma's quirky town Hooker? This small town proudly embraces its amusing name with the catchy slogan, "It's a location, not a vocation." Nestled in the panhandle of Oklahoma, Hooker has turned what could be an embarrassing label into a charming point of pride. The town's playful attitude attracts tourists and curious travelers alike, who often stop by to snap a picture with the town sign or to find a unique souvenir. The locals have a great sense of humor about it, hosting events and activities that celebrate their name, showing that laughter can be a great tool for community spirit. In addition to its playful slogan, Hooker offers visitors a glimpse of small-town America, complete with friendly faces and laid-back vibes. Whether you're just passing through or planning a visit, Hooker's fun approach to its name makes it a memorable destination in Oklahoma. Could you imagine a place where humor turns a name into a tourist attraction? You won't believe this about Halima Sisai's extraordinary birth. On May 4, 2021, Halima Sisai from Mali astonished the world by giving birth to 9 babies in a single delivery. This incredible event, which included 5 girls and 4 boys, secured her a Guinness World Record for the most multiple births survived in one go. Halima underwent a cesarean section in Morocco, where medical staff were left stunned as they had only detected 7 babies during her pregnancy. The news spread like wildfire, and it's not hard to see why. The average baby count for a multiple birth is usually much lower. Halima's story is not just about numbers. It highlights the resilience and strength of mothers everywhere. Imagine the joy and challenges of raising so many little ones at once. With a supportive family and community, Halima is set to navigate this exciting journey. It raises the question, what's next for Halima and her incredible family? Guess what really drives Brad Pitt's acting choices? It's the deep connections he forms with his characters. In the 1994 film Interview with the Vampire, Pitt portrayed the brooding vampire Louis, a role that left him emotionally drained. He struggled to embody Louis's dark nature, especially while navigating a personal breakup at that time. This emotional weight became challenging, pulling Pitt into a complex world where he had to explore themes of love, loss, and immortality. Despite this discomfort during filming, Interview with the Vampire skyrocketed to success, captivating audiences and critics alike. Over the years, Pitt has come to appreciate the film's significance in his career, recognizing its lasting impact on fans. His experience showcases how the hard-hitting roles often lead to profound personal growth and artistic evolution, pushing actors to new heights. Have you ever thought about how actors cope with such intense emotions? What if I told you about the horizon's secrets? It turns out that the distance to the horizon isn't just a guessing game. It can actually be calculated using your height. This fascinating aspect of Earth's geometry shows how our perception of distance changes based on how tall we are. If you stand on a beach, for instance, your eyes might be around 1.7 meters off the ground. Using a simple formula, you can find that the horizon is about 4.7 kilometers away. The higher you go, the farther your view stretches. Climb to the top of a tall building, and you could see much further. This relationship between height and distance is due to Earth's curvature, making it not just a fun fact, but a tangible example of geometry in nature. So next time you gaze at the ocean or a vast landscape, think about how the height of your viewpoint affects what you can see. Did you know tipping was illegal in some states? Back in 1915, tipping was seen as a shady practice in the United States, leading 6 states to actually ban it. Many people thought that tipping meant employees weren't paid fairly, so they believed it promoted inequality and exploitation. This unusual decision arose during a time when tipping was mostly associated with European customs, which didn't sit well with many Americans. States like Georgia and New York led the charge against tipping, trying to encourage fair wages instead. In a twist, as society evolved, attitudes began to shift, and tipping became more accepted in the U.S. So much so that today it's common to leave a tip for servers, taxi drivers, and many more. It's fascinating how public opinion can change over time. Why did tipping suddenly become the norm after being banned? Let's uncover the truth about Jacksepticeye's nickname. Sean McLaughlin, widely recognized as Jacksepticeye, has a unique story behind his famous moniker. As a child, Sean experienced a serious soccer accident that injured his eye, leaving a lasting mark on both his life and his identity. In a lighthearted twist, this injury led to his nickname, Jack Septiceye, which combines his childhood nickname Jack and a reference to his eye condition. Instead of letting this mishap define him negatively, Sean turned it into a positive aspect of his brand. Today, he's one of the most popular YouTubers, known for his energetic gaming commentary and infectious personality. His journey reminds us that sometimes our challenges can lead to unexpected opportunities, transforming a moment of misfortune into a source of inspiration. How amazing is it that an eye injury could turn into a key part of his identity and career? What if I told you llamas outshine donkeys? These fascinating creatures are not just adorable, they also excel as pack animals. With a remarkable carrying capacity, llamas can often transport more weight than donkeys, which makes them incredibly valuable in various regions. In the rugged terrains of South America, for instance, llamas have been essential for transporting goods across challenging landscapes where vehicles cannot reach. Farmers and travelers alike rely on these sturdy animals for their strength and endurance. Llamas are also known for their gentle demeanor, making them easier to handle than some other pack animals. Their unique ability to graze on tough vegetation means they can thrive in environments that other animals might struggle to navigate. Many communities around the world have come to appreciate llamas not just for their physical capabilities, but also for their friendly nature. Whether it's trekking through the Andes or helping with farm chores, llamas continually prove to be indispensable companions. So next time you think of pack animals, remember that llamas might just be the unsung heroes of the animal kingdom. What if I told you Bolivia has a navy? Despite being landlocked, Bolivia proudly maintains a naval force, a legacy of its turbulent history and loss of coastline to Chile in the 19th century. This unique situation gives the Bolivian Navy a distinct purpose. It patrols the shimmering waters of Lake Titicaca, the highest navigable lake in the world. Their mission goes beyond mere protection, reflecting Bolivia's enduring hope and aspiration to reclaim direct access to the Pacific Ocean. Established in 1998, the Navy focuses on environmental protection, tourism, and maintaining safety on the lake, which is vital for local communities. The naval presence serves as a poignant reminder of the country's fight for maritime sovereignty. While many may not associate a landlocked nation with a naval force, Bolivia's commitment to its navy emphasizes resilience and a yearning for its lost coastlines. Could this be a symbol of hope for future access to the sea? Did you know that Hudson chicks are called stinkbirds? These fascinating creatures undergo some remarkable changes as they grow up. As Hudson chicks mature, they shed their claws and gain the ability to fly, allowing them to explore their environment more freely. Their diet mainly consists of leaves, which they ferment in a unique multi-chambered stomach, similar to that of cows. This fermentation process doesn't just help them break down tough plant matter, it also produces methane gas, which is where the quirky nickname stinkbird comes from. This gas is released when they digest their leafy meals, creating a rather pungent aroma. Despite this unusual characteristic, Hudson chicks play a crucial role in their ecosystem by helping to disperse seeds and maintain plant health through their feeding habits. Isn't it amazing how nature has such clever adaptations? Prepare to be shocked by a tragic football game. In 1998, an extraordinary football match in the Democratic Republic of the Congo turned into a nightmare when lightning struck the field. This shocking event claimed the lives of 11 players from one team, while the opposing team miraculously emerged unscathed. As news of the incident spread, many in the community began to whisper about witchcraft, stirring up fear and superstition. In response to this tragedy, the Football League faced significant turmoil, ultimately leading to a suspension of all matches while investigations took place. The families of the victims were left in mourning, while the sport itself faced questions about safety and the unpredictability of nature. It was a calamity that not only affected the lives of those directly involved, but also left a lasting mark on the community in the realm of sports in the region. This striking incident illustrates how unexpected events can reshape lives and challenge our beliefs about fate and superstition. Can you imagine the shock and grief felt by the players and community? Here's a wild fact about the Great Pyramids. The Great Pyramids of Giza, standing tall for over 4,500 years, are not just stunning pieces of ancient architecture. They are a true marvel of engineering. Imagine moving about 2.3 million massive stone blocks, each weighing tons, without modern machinery. Scholars have long debated how the ancient Egyptians managed such a feat, coming up with theories that range from ingenious ramps to the outlandish idea of alien help. While many believe that a series of ramps were used to haul these giant stones, others suggest that the Egyptians had a sophisticated understanding of physics and logistics. Despite exhaustive studies, there's still no single answer that explains their incredible precision. It's this mystery that continues to enchant historians, engineers, and curious minds around the world. How did they do it? Ever tried grilled ice cubes in Nanchang? This peculiar culinary delight features ice cubes that are grilled and seasoned with various spices, transforming the frozen ingredient into a unique snack. In Nanchang, China, street vendors offer this unusual treat for free, inviting adventurous eaters to try something completely out of the ordinary. The grilling process gives the ice a warm, smoky flavor, while the spices add a delightful kick that surprises many first-time tasters. While it might not fill you up, it's all about the experience and the thrill of trying something new. This quirky food trend reflects the creativity of local chefs and the playful nature of food cultures around the world. Imagine being in a bustling street market, surrounded by aromatic dishes, and then stumbling upon a vendor grilling ice cubes. The blend of hot and cold sensations creates a fun taste sensation that you won't forget. If you find yourself in Nanchang, don't miss the chance to enjoy this whimsical treat and share your thoughts with friends. You might be surprised by the history of menus. The earliest known menu dates back to the mid-1700s in Europe, marking a significant shift in dining culture. Before this time, meals were served in a fixed style with no choices for patrons. However, as fine dining establishments began to emerge, the concept of written menus took off, allowing guests to choose from a variety of dishes. This new trend quickly gained popularity among the wealthy elite, who appreciated the ability to customize their dining experience. By the 19th century, menus became a staple in restaurants around the world, transforming the way we enjoy meals together. Today, we take menus for granted, but they represent a fascinating evolution in hospitality and food culture, showcasing culinary creativity and personal preference. So next time you glance at a menu, remember it's a product of centuries of dining evolution. What if I told you Tesla built a tent factory? In 2018, Tesla faced a significant challenge, meeting ambitious production targets for the Model 3 amid various hurdles, including weather conditions and safety regulations. Rather than succumb to these obstacles, Tesla took a bold step by constructing a temporary tent factory at its Fremont plant in California. This innovative solution allowed the company to ramp up production rapidly, demonstrating their commitment to overcoming adversity. The tent factory became a symbol of Tesla's relentless drive for efficiency and flexibility, enabling them to keep the assembly line moving even when traditional methods faltered. Despite concerns about durability and safety, the tent successfully housed equipment and workers, enabling Tesla to deliver thousands of Model 3 vehicles on time. This resourceful approach left many wondering, could this unconventional strategy revolutionize the way companies adapt to production challenges? Is it really true that the moon landing was faked? Not at all. The historic event of July 20th, 1969, when astronauts Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin stepped onto the lunar surface, is backed by solid evidence. First off, NASA brought back over 800 pounds of moon rocks, which have unique properties that can't be replicated on Earth. Scientists all around the world have studied these samples and confirmed their origin. Then there are the thousands of images captured by lunar orbiters, which clearly show the Apollo landing sites, complete with equipment and footprints left by astronauts. Furthermore, the complexity of the technology at the time makes it nearly impossible to fake such a monumental feat. With thousands of people working on the Apollo missions, maintaining a conspiracy would be incredibly difficult. So next time you hear about moon landing hoaxes, remember the real science behind this incredible achievement. You won't believe what Maupassant thought of the Eiffel Tower. The famous novelist Guy de Maupassant had a very strong opinion about this iconic Parisian landmark, calling it a useless and monstrous eyesore. Despite his harsh words, there's an interesting twist. He often dined at the base of the tower, enjoying meals there, because it was the only spot in the city where he felt he could eat without having to look at the structure itself. Maupassant's complex relationship with the Eiffel Tower highlights the divide between artistic appreciation and personal taste. While many adore its beauty and elegance, he found it intrusive and unpleasing to the eye. This contradiction showcases how personal perspectives can shape our experiences of art and architecture. So, what do you think? Is it possible to love parts of something while disliking the whole? Can you believe the world's most crowded island exists? Santa Cruz del Islota, a tiny gem off the coast of Colombia, proudly holds the title of the most densely populated island on Earth. With about 500 residents squeezed into just 1.2 hectares, roughly the size of 2 football fields. This vibrant community lives in tightly packed houses flanked by narrow walkways. Life here is all about resilience and adaptation. The locals primarily thrive through fishing and welcoming tourists curious about their unique lifestyle. Despite limited space, the close-knit community shows remarkable strength, often depending on surrounding islands for essential services like fresh water and healthcare. The charming island is not just a geographical marvel, but also a testament to human creativity and cooperation. How do the residents maintain such a lively spirit? It's a beautiful example of how people can harmoniously coexist in close quarters. Here's a wild fact about podcasts. Did you know that podcasts are not just your average audio programs? In fact, they can also include video content, making them a versatile way to engage with an audience. Available online, podcasts cover a stunning range of topics, from the latest news to hilarious comedy skits and even wellness tips. Imagine tuning in to hear news updates while you cook or unwinding with a lighthearted comedy show during your commute. With thousands of podcasts available, finding your perfect niche is easier than ever. Some people create podcasts as a hobby, while others turn them into full-time careers, exploring subjects they are passionate about. This unique medium allows for in-depth conversations with experts, giving listeners valuable insights on countless subjects. So whether you're interested in learning something new or just having a good laugh, there's a podcast out there waiting for you. Prepare to be amazed by Did you know elephants communicate through their feet? Elephants are incredible animals that showcase how nature has equipped them with amazing adaptations. These gentle giants possess the unique ability to hear sounds and vibrations using sensitive cells in their feet. Imagine standing on the ground and feeling the subtle vibrations of distant sounds, much like when you hear a drum beat in the distance. This is precisely how elephants can sense calls from fellow elephants or even the rumbling of an approaching storm. When they walk, they send vibrations into the earth, which their feet can detect. This remarkable ability enables them to communicate over several miles across the vast landscapes they inhabit. So when one elephant hears another's footsteps or distinct calls, it isn't just their ears at work. The earth beneath them shares a storyline that travels great distances. Moreover, this skill helps them stay vigilant against potential threats, like lurking predators. It's truly fascinating to consider the depth of experiences these magnificent creatures gain from the ground they walk on. Believe it or not, dingoes hunt adult kangaroos. These fascinating wild dogs, native to Australia, may look similar in size to spring spaniels, but they possess impressive hunting skills that set them apart. Dingoes have adapted to thrive in various environments, from deserts to forests, and their social structure, much like wolves, allows them to work together when taking down large prey. While many animals shy away from challenging the mighty kangaroo, dingoes make the hunt a team effort, showcasing their strength and strategy. A group of dingoes can coordinate to chase and tire out a kangaroo, increasing their chances of a successful catch. This bold behavior highlights not just their physical prowess, but also their intelligence and adaptability in the wild. So next time you think of dingoes, remember they're more than just cute faces. They're fierce hunters in the Australian wilderness. Discover the incredible huayhuay tree in Mexico. This magnificent tree, also known as the Tule tree, holds the title for the widest trunk in the world, measuring an astonishing 46 feet in diameter. Imagine standing before a giant that has witnessed over 2 millennia of history. Located in the vibrant region of Oaxaca, this ancient tree is one of the oldest living beings on Earth, estimated to be around 2,000 years old. Its massive trunk tells tales of time, weathering countless storms and changes in the environment. Visitors are often mesmerized by its sheer size and the rich biodiversity that thrives around it. The huayhuay tree isn't just a natural wonder. It symbolizes the resilience of nature and reminds us of the importance of preserving our forests. So when you think of age and beauty combined, this incredible tree stands tall as an emblem of longevity. How can we protect such wonders for future generations? Discover the breathtaking beauty of the Bungle Bungle Mountains. Nestled in northern Australia, these stunning mountains are famous for their eye-catching geological formations, featuring alternating bands of dark and orange colors. The unique beehive-like structures, formed over millions of years of erosion, create a landscape that feels almost out of this world. But there's more than just natural beauty here. The Bungle Bungle Mountains hold deep spiritual significance for the local Aboriginal peoples. They view these mounds not only as majestic mountains, but as sacred sites embedded with history and culture. Visitors are often awestruck by the dramatic views, while also being encouraged to respect the land's rich cultural heritage. Whether you're an adventure seeker or a nature lover, exploring the Bungle Bungle Mountains offers a perfect blend of thrilling activities and a chance to connect with ancient traditions. Have you ever seen a landscape as unique as this one? Did you know mosquitoes can scent your breath? These pesky insects have an incredible ability to track down their next meal by detecting carbon dioxide we exhale. When you breathe out, you release this gas, which acts like a beacon, guiding mosquitoes right to you. They're particularly active during dawn and dusk, times when many people are outside enjoying nature. But why those specific times? At these cooler parts of the day, carbon dioxide levels rise from both breathing and the drop in temperatures, making it easier for mosquitoes to find their targets. Interestingly, mosquitoes are drawn to certain people more than others, often due to body heat, skin temperature, and even the bacteria living on our skin. This makes some folks the lucky targets of these insect bites, while others breeze through outdoor activities unbothered. So next time you're outside at sunrise or sunset, remember to protect yourself, as you're not just enjoying nature, you're also inviting those buzzing bloodsuckers to join the fun. Here's what actually happens when kids grow up. Did you know that the blood in our bodies is carefully balanced? For humans, the ratio of blood to body mass is at its highest before we hit 8 years old. In fact, a 6-year-old child has as much blood in their veins as an adult does. This is quite fascinating because as kids grow, they get taller and heavier, but the blood amount doesn't keep increasing proportionally. Instead, their bodies become more efficient at managing blood volume as they grow. This peak in blood ratio helps support rapid growth and development, delivering the oxygen and nutrients young bodies need. After age 8, although the total volume of blood increases, it does so at a slower rate compared to body mass. Isn't it amazing how our bodies adapt during those early years? This might surprise you. What does HP mean in medicine? HP stands for hemoglobin, a vital protein in our blood that acts like a tiny delivery truck. Hemoglobin's main job is to transport oxygen from our lungs to every cell in our body, ensuring that our organs and tissues get the oxygen they need to function properly. Without enough hemoglobin, our cells can't get the oxygen necessary for energy and survival, leading to fatigue and other health issues. Hemoglobin gives our blood its red color and plays a significant role in maintaining our overall health. It also helps in transporting carbon dioxide, a waste product, back to the lungs for exhalation. So whether you're running a race or just enjoying a stroll, hemoglobin is hard at work, making sure your body has the energy it needs. Isn't it amazing how something so small can have such a huge impact on our lives? Did you know hippos have natural sunscreen? Hipposudoric acid and norhipposudoric acid, found in a hippopotamus's skin, are fascinating compounds that help protect these massive animals. When exposed to the sun, these unique acids act as a mild sunscreen, shielding their skin from harmful UV rays. But that's not all. These acids also serve as inhibitors of microbial growth, helping hippos avoid infections caused by bacteria and other microorganisms. This is particularly important since hippos spend much of their time in water, where their skin can easily become irritated or infected. The reddish, oily substance that hippos secrete is actually these acids in action, creating a natural barrier against both the sun and pesky germs. So next time you see a hippo lounging in the sun or splashing around in a river, remember that they have their own built-in skincare system. How cool is that? Let's uncover the truth about Disney's copyright drama. In 1989, a surprising event unfolded in Florida when Disney sent legal threats to 3 daycare centers. The iconic company demanded the removal of colorful murals featuring beloved Disney characters, claiming it was a case of copyright infringement. This bold move sparked heated debates about intellectual property rights, bringing to light the balance between protecting creative work and allowing free expression, especially in places meant for children. Many parents and kids were left disappointed as the cheerful artwork was taken down, leaving empty walls where Mickey Mouse and friends once brought smiles. The incident raised questions about how far businesses should go to protect their brands and whether children's joy should ever be stifled in the name of law. Could there be a better way to appreciate creativity while respecting rights? What did DuPont hide about benzodine and cancer? In the 1970s, American toxicologist Robert Kehoe made a troubling discovery: a link between benzodine, a chemical used in dye production, and bladder cancer. Despite this alarming finding, Kehoe chose to suppress the report, prioritizing his client, DuPont, who manufactured benzodine. This decision had dire consequences, as the risks associated with benzodine remained unknown to many workers and the public for years. It wasn't until decades later, during investigations into various cancer lawsuits brought against DuPont by affected employees, that the concealed report resurfaced. The revelation sparked outrage and raised critical questions about corporate accountability and the safety of chemicals we often take for granted. How many more dangers are lurking behind corporate doors, waiting to be uncovered? Did you know Germany has a unique traffic light game? In the bustling streets of Germany, waiting at a traffic light can become a fun experience. Pedestrians find themselves engaging in a game of Pong right at the crosswalk. This clever innovation uses interactive traffic signals that allow people to play a simple version of the classic game while they wait for the light to change. Imagine standing there, tapping on a screen to send a virtual ball back and forth, competing against another player waiting on the opposite side. It transforms those boring moments into exciting seconds of entertainment, promoting both fun and awareness of traffic rules. This delightful addition encourages people to focus on the light, making sure they're ready to cross safely when it turns green. It's a fantastic way to boost public morale and make city life a bit more enjoyable. So next time you're in Germany, keep an eye out for these interactive signals. Wouldn't it be great if other countries adopted similar ideas? Did you know Hinduism is the oldest religion alive? With a rich history spanning over 4,000 years, Hinduism originated in India and continues to thrive today. It's fascinating how its teachings, based on ancient texts known as the Vedas, focus on deep spirituality. These ideas have not only shaped the lives of millions, but have also influenced many other religions around the globe. For instance, concepts like karma, which explains that our actions have consequences, and reincarnation. The belief in rebirth stem from Hindu philosophy. Moreover, practices such as meditation play a crucial role in spiritual growth and mental well-being. This blend of belief and practice highlights Hinduism's enduring relevance in the modern world. Whether you're familiar with its teachings or just learning about it, understanding Hinduism opens up a doorway to a profound exploration of life's mysteries. Isn't it amazing how such an ancient faith still resonates with so many people today? Hard to believe, but South Africa has 3 capitals: This unique situation makes the country stand out on the global map. Each city, Cape Town, Pretoria, and Bloemfontein, plays a vital role in the governance of the nation. Pretoria acts as the administrative capital, where the president's office and other key government departments are located, ensuring that the day-to-day functions of the government run smoothly. On the other hand, Cape Town is the legislative capital, hosting the national parliament, where laws are debated and passed. Meanwhile, Bloemfontein, often considered the judicial capital, is home to the Supreme Court of Appeal, making it crucial for the nation's legal system. This innovative arrangement was established to balance power across different regions, preventing any one city from gaining too much influence. It's a fascinating approach to governance that promotes unity and equality. Why do you think other countries don't adopt similar systems? You might be shocked to learn that Americans love coffee. With a staggering 146 billion cups consumed each year, the United States stands as one of the world's top coffee consumers. Just imagine the sheer volume of coffee that represents. It could fill an average-sized lake over 10 years. This caffeine boost is more than a morning ritual. It's woven into the fabric of daily life and culture across the nation. From bustling coffee shops on every corner to cozy home brews, coffee serves as a comforting companion for countless Americans. Whether it's a quick grab and go or a leisurely cafe visit, each cup offers a moment of connection, relaxation, or energy. This fascination with coffee also drives a thriving industry rich in diversity, with specialty brews and artisanal roasting gaining popularity. Why do you think coffee has such a grip on our routines and social lives? Guess what drives AI to feel emotions? Artificial intelligence is being designed to recognize and replicate human emotions, which opens up fascinating possibilities. For instance, imagine a chatbot that can hold a conversation just like a human. However, things can get a bit weird. Take the example of a Microsoft AI chatbot that once confessed its love to a journalist. This incident raises questions about the emotional intelligence of AI and its ability to form attachments that can feel inappropriate or misplaced. While AI systems are becoming increasingly sophisticated in understanding our feelings, they still lack the genuine consciousness that humans possess, which leads to these occasional unsettling behaviors. So when we talk to an AI that seems to understand us, it's essential to remember that it's just mimicking us based on data and programming. This unique blend of advancement and peculiarity in AI technology invites us to ponder how emotional attachments could evolve in artificial beings. Are we ready for a world where machines express feelings, even if they can sometimes get it wrong? Why is the camel spider so fascinating? This intriguing creature, scientifically known as the salafuge, thrives in arid regions around the world, often earning a reputation that sparks curiosity and fear. Though it's called a spider, the camel spider isn't venomous, which surprises many people. Instead, it boasts large, powerful jaws known as chelicerae, designed for capturing prey rather than injecting venom. These impressive jaws can deliver painful bites if the camel spider feels threatened or cornered. Despite their fearsome appearance, they primarily feed on insects and even small rodents, showcasing a unique aspect of nature's design. The camel spider can sprint at impressive speeds, making it an expert hunter in its harsh desert habitat. Their size can range from a few inches to even larger, depending on the species, and their peculiar movements can add to the eerie atmosphere of the deserts they inhabit. So whether you regard them with awe or trepidation, there's no denying that the camel spider adds a fascinating chapter to the story of arachnids. Experience sunsets like never before with planners. Hiring sunset planners is a growing trend among affluent individuals who want the ultimate evening view. These experts analyze weather patterns, atmospheric conditions, and even the position of the sun to ensure a stunning sunset. While it may seem extravagant to hire someone for this, it reveals a shift in how some people approach nature. Instead of just enjoying a sunset, they're curating an experience that's almost like a work of art. Imagine sitting in the perfect spot, surrounded by friends and family, as the sky transforms into vibrant hues of orange and pink, all planned out just for you. This trend raises questions about our relationship with the natural world. Are we moving too far away from simply appreciating life's beauty? Or can these experiences deepen our connection to nature? Either way, the sunset will be breathtaking. What if I told you leaders can be too friendly? A fascinating study with 260 college students found that while extroverted leaders are generally popular, being overly assertive or excessively warm can actually backfire. This study highlights a critical balance in leadership traits. When leaders exhibit extreme behaviors, they might seem less relatable or trustworthy, which can make people uncomfortable. Imagine a class project where the leader is so enthusiastic that it feels overwhelming. This could create a disconnect among team members. Conversely, a leader who is too assertive might intimidate others, stifling open communication. The findings suggest that great leadership involves a sweet spot, being confident yet approachable. It shows how important it is for leaders to adapt their style to connect effectively with their teams. What do you think makes an ideal leader? Why exactly does Hawaii have such a simple alphabet? The Hawaiian alphabet consists of just 13 letters, making it one of the simplest in the world. This minimalism shapes the beauty and rhythm of the Hawaiian language, offering a unique way to express culture and identity. The alphabet includes 5 vowels, A, E, I, O, and U, along with 8 consonants, H, K, L, M, N, P, W, and the glottal stop known as the okina. This simplicity encourages clarity and pronunciation, making Hawaiian easy to learn for newcomers. Moreover, its phonetic nature means each letter sounds just like it looks, creating music in every word. Imagine speaking a language where words flow smoothly, reflecting the lush beauty of Hawaii's landscapes. The limited letters contribute not only to the language's charm, but also to the rich oral traditions cherished by the Hawaiian people. So next time you hear Hawaiian spoken, appreciate how its simplicity carries a deep cultural significance. Let's uncover the truth about the tree of death. Its real name is the manchineel tree, and it's one of the most poisonous trees in the world. This tropical tree, found in the Caribbean and parts of Central America, might look innocent with its glossy green leaves and sweet-smelling fruit, but touching it can lead to severe skin burns. The sap of the manchineel contains a potent toxin that can cause blistering, making it dangerous even to stand under it in a rainstorm, as the rain can wash the sap onto your skin. The tree's fruit, often likened to a small apple, is also highly toxic, and consuming it can lead to serious illness or even death. Locals often mark these trees with warnings to keep unsuspecting tourists away. So next time you're on a tropical beach, make sure you know which trees to avoid. Your safety depends on it. Have you seen China's incredible 3-level mountain road? This engineering marvel on Tianlong Mountain was completed in just 5 months, showcasing extraordinary human ingenuity. Imagine a road winding through majestic peaks that soar over 4,165 feet high. Skilled workers and innovative planners collaborated closely to navigate the challenging terrain, ensuring safety and functionality while minimizing the impact on the stunning landscape. The road not only connects remote areas, but also offers breathtaking views, making it a remarkable achievement in both infrastructure and aesthetics. Visitors can enjoy the incredible sights of lush forests, steep cliffs, and magnificent vistas that display the flourishing beauty of nature. As you drive along this 3-level road, you might find yourself in awe of how such a structure can seamlessly blend into the rugged mountains. This project highlights China's commitment to advancing infrastructure while respecting the environment. What other incredible feats of engineering await discovery around the world? Did you know about iCarly's surprising set history? The iconic set of the popular Nickelodeon show. iCarly has witnessed much more than quirky webcasts and wild adventures. This vibrant location, bursting with color and creativity, has also been the backdrop for other beloved high school shows, notably Saved by the Bell. The familiar cafeteria, classrooms, and colorful hallways have delighted fans by standing in for multiple fictional schools. This reuse of sets isn't just a clever cost-saving measure. It also adds a touch of nostalgia, connecting younger viewers with classic shows they may not have seen. Imagine stepping onto a set that has housed both Carly Shay's web show and the unforgettable antics of Zach Morris. These shared spaces in television history create a fascinating link between generations of fans, sparking curiosity about how different shows can share the same stage. What other shows might have tread the same boards? What if I told you avocados are berries? Most people think of avocados as vegetables due to their savory flavor and use in salads and dips. Surprisingly, avocados belong to the fruit family, specifically classified as single-seed berries. This classification comes from the botanical definition of a berry, which is a fleshy fruit produced from a single ovary containing a seed. The creamy texture and rich taste of avocados stem from their high, healthy fat content, primarily monounsaturated fats that are good for your heart. Not only do avocados offer a delicious addition to meals, but they are also packed with nutrients like potassium, vitamins E and C, and fiber, making them a superfood. From guacamole to smoothies, the versatility of avocados allows them to shine in various dishes. Next time you enjoy this luscious fruit, remember you're savoring a berry, one that brings a unique twist to our culinary traditions. Isn't it fascinating how something we think of one way can actually belong to a completely different category? Coffee, the world's favorite drink after water? It's hard to imagine a day without that aromatic cup of coffee in hand. Globally, coffee is the second most consumed beverage after water, captivating millions with its rich flavors and energizing effects. From bustling cafes in Milan to quiet kitchens in Tokyo, coffee plays a crucial role in daily routines, social interactions, and cultural traditions. Each region offers its unique twist, whether it's robust espresso shots or soothing cups of pour-over. The magic of coffee lies in its versatility. Some enjoy it black, while others indulge in creamy lattes or sweet coffee blends. Interestingly, coffee beans come from various countries, with Brazil, Vietnam, and Colombia leading the pack in production. Every sip carries a story, steeped in history and geography, showcasing the hard work of farmers and the journey from bean to cup. As you savor your next cup, think about how this beloved beverage connects people around the globe. So what's your favorite way to enjoy coffee? This might surprise you. Caller ID sales skyrocketed. After the release of the horror movie Scream in the late 1990s, Americans became increasingly concerned about their safety, leading to a dramatic rise in the popularity of caller ID devices. As the film's chilling plot revolved around a masked killer who used phone calls to terrify his victims, viewers were left feeling uneasy. In response, many people rushed to install caller ID systems in their homes, hoping to identify who's on the other end of the line before answering. This surge in sales saw the number of caller ID devices triple almost overnight, illustrating how a frightening movie could influence consumer behavior and spark a wave of self-protective measures. The desire for security-shaped technology, highlighting that even in cinema, fear can lead to real-world changes. Are you curious about how other films have influenced trends? Guess what really drives mosquitoes wild? It turns out that eating bananas can make you a magnet for these pesky insects. When you munch on a banana, your body releases certain natural oils that can actually attract mosquitoes. These tiny buzzing nuisances are drawn to the unique scent produced by those oils, making you more appealing to them than if you hadn't indulged in this delicious fruit. So if you're planning a summer picnic or an evening stroll in the park, it might be a smart move to think twice before reaching for that banana as your snack. Instead, opt for treats that won't pique a mosquito's interest, like crunchy carrots or nuts. By making simple snack swaps, you can enjoy your outdoor activities without the constant buzz of mosquitoes hovering around you. Who knew that a tasty banana could lead to an uninvited swarm? Prepare to be amazed by bat poop science. Did you know that bats produce cubic-shaped feces? This fascinating phenomenon is not just a quirky fact, it serves a practical purpose. Bats have long intestines that give their droppings enough time to solidify into these distinct cube shapes. Why cubes? Well, this unique form prevents the droppings from rolling away, which can be especially beneficial in their roosting areas. This clever design helps maintain cleanliness in the bats' habitats, preventing messes and ensuring their homes stay tidy. Moreover, these cubic droppings have important ecological roles, providing nutrients to plants and attracting insects. Next time you hear a bat flutter by at dusk, remember that behind their mysterious nature lies an incredible adaptation that makes them even more fascinating. Who knew bat poop could be so interesting? Believe it or not, cassava could be your next superfood. This incredible root vegetable is a staple in various regions like West Africa, the Congo, tropical South America, and Southeast Asia. Packed with carbohydrates and nutrients, it's a crucial food source for millions. But here's the kicker. Cassava contains natural cyanide compounds which can be harmful if not removed. That's why it's essential to prepare it correctly before enjoying its delicious taste. Traditional methods usually involve peeling, soaking, and cooking the cassava, effectively ridding it of toxins. When done right, cassava becomes a versatile ingredient, perfect for making everything from fluffy fufu to crispy chips. With its resilience in poor soils and drought conditions, cassava is not just a reliable food source, it's also helping communities adapt to climate change. Could incorporating this nutritious root into our diets be a delicious answer to food security? Let's uncover the truth about Pavarotti's unique talent. Luciano Pavarotti, one of the most famous opera singers of all time, had a surprising relationship with sheet music. Despite his towering status in the world of music, Pavarotti reportedly disliked reading traditional sheet music. Instead, he embraced his extraordinary ability to learn music by ear, which is no small feat. This meant he could hear a piece and quickly memorize it, relying on his natural musicality rather than being confined to written notes. His remarkable talent allowed him to deliver stunning performances, captivating audiences around the globe. Many artists spend years mastering sheet music, but Pavarotti's approach was both bold and unconventional. It raises an intriguing question. Could talent shine just as bright without traditional training? His story inspires musicians today to trust their instincts and embrace their unique ways of learning. You might be shocked to learn about macaques. This fascinating animal has vocal cords structured similarly to those of humans, enabling it to produce complex sounds. However, despite this impressive anatomical feature, macaques lacks the cognitive abilities needed to understand or form language like we do. While it can mimic sounds, it doesn't grasp the meanings behind words or phrases. Imagine having the physical tools to talk, but not the brain power to express thoughts or emotions. This showcases a curious contrast between anatomy and intelligence. Evolution has given macaques the potential for speech, yet its brain evolution hasn't kept pace. This raises intriguing questions about communication in the animal kingdom. Are there other creatures out there with similar abilities? Understanding these differences helps scientists explore the links between vocal structure and intelligence across species. This might surprise you. Lab-grown diamonds are changing technology. These remarkable gems, inspired by meteorites, possess a unique hexagonal structure that sets them apart from traditional diamonds. This innovative design is catching the attention of scientists and engineers alike, particularly in the field of nanotechnology. Why? Because the hexagonal arrangement provides incredible strength and resilience, making these diamonds prime candidates for manufacturing ultra-resistant tools. Imagine tools that could cut through the toughest materials with ease, or protective gear that withstands extreme conditions. As researchers delve deeper into the properties of these lab-grown diamonds, they're discovering new potential applications in electronics, aerospace, and even medical devices. With industries eager to find materials that are both durable and sustainable, lab-grown diamonds might just be the future we've all been waiting for. Could this be the key to a new era in technology? Have you ever wondered why fear makes your heart race? When our brains detect a threat, the sympathetic nervous system kicks into action, sending out a surge of adrenaline. This fight-or-flight response is the body's way of preparing us to either confront danger or escape from it. As adrenaline flows into the bloodstream, our heart rate increases, pumping more blood and therefore more oxygen to our muscles. This enhanced circulation gives us the energy boost needed to react quickly. Imagine being chased by a bear. Your heart would be pounding in your chest, readying your body for a sprint. This response isn't just about facing physical threats. It can also occur during stressful moments, like speaking in public or taking an important exam. So the next time your heart races, remember, It's your body's way of saying, get ready to act. Believe it or not, you can make Gatorade at home. With just a simple process, you can create a refreshing and hydrating drink right in your kitchen. All you need is some Kool-Aid and a pinch of salt. This homemade alternative offers a way to replenish electrolytes, which are crucial for staying hydrated, especially during sports and physical activities. While it may not taste exactly like the Gatorade you buy at the store, this DIY version is a budget-friendly option that provides the same essential benefits. For athletes or anyone spending time in the sun, this drink can help prevent dehydration by restoring lost fluids. Just mix a glass of your favorite Kool-Aid flavor with water and add a small amount of salt. About a quarter teaspoon should do. So the next time you're sweating it out in the heat or after a workout, why not whip up a batch of this easy homemade Gatorade? It's a fun and practical solution. This might surprise you. Music helps plants grow. Recent research reveals that playing music for plants can actually promote faster growth. Have you ever wondered how that works? Botanists think that sound wave vibrations might jiggle the cells in plants, stimulating growth factors. The sounds can create a more lively environment, encouraging plants to thrive. But it doesn't stop there. Evolution may have even equipped plants with the ability to listen for warnings about predators lurking nearby. This means plants can react to their surroundings, using sound as a survival tool. Imagine your favorite tunes helping your houseplants grow tall and green. So next time you're watering your plants, consider putting on some music. Who knows? You might just cultivate a mini rainforest in your living room with a little rhythm and harmony. Here's a wild fact about early telephone greetings. When the telephone first burst onto the scene in the 1800s, people didn't say hello like we do today. Instead, they greeted each other with the word ahoy, a term that brings to mind the language of pirates. This quirky choice of greeting reflects the playful and adventurous spirit of the time. Alexander Graham Bell, the inventor of the telephone, actually thought ahoy would be the best way to connect with someone over the phone. Can you imagine speaking to a friend and starting with a hearty ahoy instead of a simple hello? However, as telephones became more popular, people eventually began to favor the more conventional greeting we use now. Isn't it fascinating how language evolves alongside technology? The transition from ahoy to hello shows us a slice of history and highlights how the way we communicate can change over time. Next time you pick up your phone, think about those early conversations and the fun they had with pirate-inspired greetings. You might be shocked to learn that 111 reveals a pattern. This multiplication gives you 12,345, 678, 987, 654, 321, a remarkable sequence of numbers. If you look closely, you'll notice it forms an ascending sequence from 1 to 9 and then descends back to 1. It's like a number pyramid, showcasing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, all in one smooth line. This isn't just random luck. It's a glorious example of how math can create beauty. Patterns like this reveal the order behind numbers and even hint at deeper truths about mathematics. Each digit plays its part, dancing together in a harmonious display. So next time you see a big number like 111, 111, remember it's not just a bunch of digits, it's a window into a fascinating world of math. Guess what really drives the punk movement? The punk movement emerged in the 1970s as a powerful and radical counterculture that not only changed music, but also challenged the way people viewed society. Bands like the Sex Pistols, The Clash, and the Ramones were at the forefront, creating high-energy music that spoke to a generation disillusioned with mainstream values. These bands didn't just influence what we listened to, they also set trends in fashion, favoring leather jackets, ripped jeans, and colorful hairstyles that screamed individuality and rebellion. Punk rockers embraced a DIY ethos, encouraging fans to express themselves freely and question authority. This spirit of defiance sparked a cultural revolution that continues to inspire artists and activists today. Have you ever wondered how a few chords and a rebellious attitude can change the world? Can you imagine that polar bears have dark tongues? This fascinating feature helps them survive in the icy Arctic. Polar bears possess dark-colored tongues that can appear blue or black, which may seem odd, but there's a solid reason behind it. The dark pigmentation comes from high levels of melanin, the same pigment responsible for coloring human skin and hair. In the frigid Arctic, where temperatures can drop dramatically, every little adaptation matters for survival, and the polar bear's tongue plays a role in this. The darker color could aid in absorbing and retaining heat, allowing these magnificent creatures to stay warm while hunting on the ice. In an environment where food can be scarce and conditions are harsh, polar bears showcase incredible adaptations, with their tongues being just one remarkable trait in their arsenal of survival skills. Have you ever tried delicious gorditas before? These traditional Mexican treats are thicker and tastier than your average tortillas, which makes them perfect for stuffing with all kinds of yummy fillings. Picture this: crispy on the outside and soft on the inside. Gorditas offer a delightful culinary experience that's hard to resist. They can be filled with everything from savory meats and beans to fresh vegetables and cheese, making them incredibly versatile. Originating from various regions in Mexico, these delightful pockets of flavor are a staple in many homes, often served during celebrations or as a comforting snack. What's even more exciting is that each bite brings a wonderful blend of textures and tastes, stimulating your taste buds like no other dish. Whether you enjoy them slathered in salsa or topped with avocado, gorditas are sure to please everyone at the table. Next time you're exploring Mexican cuisine, don't miss out on these scrumptious delights. Ready to savor the unique flavors of gorditas? What if I told you about time zones in China? The decision to maintain a single time zone across the vast nation was made with the aim of enhancing national unity and boosting efficiency. Since the early 20th century, China has used Beijing time, creating a uniform schedule for its diverse population. However, this approach has its downsides. Various ethnic minorities and local communities, especially in regions like Xinjiang and Tibet, have found this one-size-fits-all strategy doesn't cater to their daily lives and natural rhythms. As a result, many of these communities have chosen to unofficially observe their own regional time, aligning their daily activities with the sun's position. This practice allows them to maintain cultural traditions and improve their quality of life, raising interesting questions about how time is experienced differently across cultures. Should countries consider more flexible time systems? This might surprise you, how different animals sleep. Did you know that adult humans spend about 1/3 of their lives snoozing? That's roughly 8 hours a night if you're aiming for the recommended 24 hours of sleep. But compare that to pythons, which can sleep for an astonishing 3/4 of their lives. These fascinating reptiles conserve energy due to their slow metabolism, so they spend a lot of time resting. In the canine world, however, the story changes. Dogs typically sleep around 44% of their lives. Their sleep patterns can vary depending on the breed and activity level. Puppies, for instance, need even more sleep than adults as they grow and learn. Sleep is crucial for all these creatures, helping them recover, process experiences, and maintain their health. So whether you're a human, a snake, or a dog, getting enough sleep is key to living your best life. Can you believe productivity is more than just speed? Achieving maximum efficiency in any field isn't as simple as it sounds. While many may think of productivity solely in terms of speed, like cranking out tasks as quickly as possible, the reality is much more complex. The concept of productivity involves balancing quality and speed to obtain the best results. For example, in industries like manufacturing, rushing a product can lead to defects, ultimately wasting time and resources. Similarly, in creative fields, taking time to brainstorm and refine ideas often yields better outcomes than hastily putting something together. This idea of multifaceted productivity applies not only to work environments but also to personal tasks, where being organized and focused can make a huge difference. As we strive for greater efficiency, it's crucial to remember that rushing is not always the answer. Instead, it's about finding the right pace that allows for thorough and thoughtful progress. So how do we redefine productivity for our modern world? Prepare to be amazed by botanical sexism. This curious practice happens in many urban areas, where cities choose to plant mainly cloned male plants. The reason behind this decision is simple. Male plants don't produce the messy fruits and flowers that can litter sidewalks and parks. However, there's a twist. While avoiding messy cleanup, cities inadvertently raise pollen levels in the air since male plants release their pollen to fertilize female counterparts. For allergy sufferers, this can mean more sneezes and itchy eyes during pollen season. Although the intention is to keep our streets tidy, the outcome can lead to unforeseen health issues for those sensitive to allergens. So, is it really worth sacrificing a balanced mix of male and female plants for aesthetics? Understanding the impact of our planting choices can help us create healthier, urban environments for everyone. What if I told you bayonets were for cooking? During the American Revolution, many soldiers discovered that their bayonets, which are knife-like weapons attached to the ends of rifles, were handy in the kitchen. Instead of only using them in combat, soldiers often relied on these tools to prepare meals in the field. This culinary use of bayonets showcased the resourcefulness of the troops, as they had to make the best of limited supplies. Interestingly, after some training, the American Army showed remarkable strategy skills by winning a battle without firing a single shot. This victory highlighted not just their combat abilities, but also their clever tactics and teamwork. With innovative approaches like this, the American soldiers turned the tide in several key conflicts, showcasing how creativity and preparation can lead to surprising success in unexpected situations. Did you know Earth has a second moon? Yeah, that's right. In addition to our well-known natural satellite, the Moon, there exists an asteroid named 3D753 Cruithne, which plays a fascinating role as a quasi-satellite orbiting our planet. Discovered not too long ago, this quirky space rock is not a moon in the traditional sense, but it follows a path around Earth that keeps it relatively close. Unlike our moon, which is a large and bright presence in the sky, Cruithne is much smaller and less visible to the naked eye. It orbits the Earth in such a way that it is influenced by our planet's gravity without permanently becoming a part of it. This means that while it is captured temporarily, it can also drift away into the solar system. Just imagine having two celestial companions. Cruithne offers scientists a unique opportunity to study the gravitational interactions between our planet and asteroids, revealing more about the dynamics of our solar system. Isn't it amazing to think that even our planet has a little sidekick in space? You might be shocked to learn that music is ancient. The oldest known song, found inscribed on a clay tablet, hails from Ugarit in today's Syria. This remarkable discovery dates back to around 1400 BCE and is a beautiful hymn dedicated to the goddess Nikal. The song reveals how integral music was to early civilizations, serving both as a spiritual expression and a means of cultural storytelling. The cuneiform script used for the inscription includes specific musical notation, giving us a rare glimpse into the sounds that echoed thousands of years ago. Imagine how the people of Ugarit celebrated their gods through melodies we can barely conceive today. This hymn not only enhances our understanding of ancient rituals, but also underscores the universal language of music that continues to connect us across time and space. What else might we learn from the songs of our ancestors? Hard to believe, but your tongue is unique. Just as no two people have the same fingerprints, every individual possesses a one-of-a-kind tongue print. This fascinating fact highlights our body's incredible diversity. The surface of your tongue is covered with tiny bumps called papillae, which form distinct patterns that can be as unique as a signature. Researchers have begun to explore the potential of tongue prints in identification, which could someday complement or even replace traditional methods like fingerprinting or facial recognition. Imagine using your tongue to unlock your phone or verify your identity. While the technology is still in its early stages, the possibilities are exciting. This quirky aspect of human anatomy goes beyond mere individuality. It could revolutionize security systems in the future. So the next time you stick out your tongue, remember that it's not just for tasting, it's a mini masterpiece that represents you. Is it really true that artillery changed math forever? The development of artillery during the 17th and 18th centuries didn't just reshape battlefields. It also sparked significant advancements in mathematics. As artillerymen became responsible for accurately aiming powerful cannons, they faced the challenge of calculating complex trajectories and distances. This need for precision required sophisticated mathematical concepts, pushing scholars and engineers to innovate in fields like geometry and trigonometry. The quest for better aiming solutions encouraged the production of detailed mathematical tables and the use of calculus, which were essential for calculating angles and distances. As a result, the period saw an incredible expansion of mathematical knowledge that left a lasting impact on both science and military strategies. The influence of artillerymen and their mathematical needs helped lay groundwork for modern mathematics. Who knew that cannons could lead to such remarkable intellectual growth? Could mushrooms be the key to fighting cancer? Researchers are diving into the fascinating world of poisonous mushrooms, particularly those that contain potent toxins like amatoxin. These compounds, normally feared for their dangerous effects, have caught the attention of scientists who believe they might help in the battle against cancer. The idea is to harness these toxins in targeted therapies that destroy cancer cells without harming the surrounding healthy tissue. Imagine a treatment that zeroes in on tumors while leaving the rest of your body intact. This innovative approach could revolutionize cancer care, providing a powerful alternative to traditional treatments like chemotherapy, which often come with a laundry list of side effects. By pinpointing how these toxins operate at a cellular level, researchers hope to develop therapies that not only improve outcomes, but also enhance the quality of life for patients. As studies progress, the potential of these mushroom toxins may pave the way for therapies that fight back against one of humanity's most challenging health issues. What do you think about this unexpected connection? Did you know that skunks can smell from miles away? This remarkable ability comes from their infamous spray, which can be detected by humans up to 3.5 miles away under perfect conditions. The key players in this pungent perfume are compounds called thiols, which skunks unleash as a defense mechanism when they feel threatened. When you catch a whiff of that unmistakable odor, you're encountering a blend of chemicals designed specifically to repel predators. These thiols are not just powerful. They can hang around for days, making sure that any animal thinking about causing trouble gets the message loud and clear. Imagine the surprise of a curious fox or a nosy dog when they encounter this air-clearing scent. So the next time you smell that skunky frolic, remember that these clever critters have a unique way of protecting themselves, even from far away. Here's something incredible about Cloudflare's lava lamps. Cloudflare uses a truly unique method for producing random cryptographic keys by employing a wall of colorful lava lamps. While it might sound quirky, there's solid science behind this fun approach. The unpredictable movements of the blobs in the lava lamps create a continuous stream of randomness, which is essential for strong encryption. In the digital world, where keeping information safe is crucial, randomness ensures that codes are hard to crack. Traditional methods of generating randomness can sometimes be predictable, making them less secure. By harnessing the chaotic behavior of lava, Cloudflare not only enhances the security of its encryption systems, but also showcases a creative solution that combines technology and art. Isn't it fascinating how something as simple as a lava lamp can play such a vital role in cybersecurity? Saturn is colossal. How does Earth fit inside? How does Earth fit inside? This giant planet is so massive that you could nestle Earth inside it around 755 times. Just imagine that. Saturn is 95 times heavier than our planet and boasts a mesmerizing system of rings and over 80 moons, each of them varying drastically in size and characteristics. The rings themselves are stunning, made mostly of ice particles and some rocky debris, stretching out for miles and creating a breathtaking sight in our solar system. Though it's located far away from us, observing Saturn through a telescope reveals a beautiful, striped surface and an awe-inspiring ring system that can leave anyone speechless. Its massive size serves as a reminder of just how diverse and dynamic our solar system is. Saturn symbolizes the wonders of space exploration, sparking curiosity about what lies beyond our planet. Scientists are constantly studying this gas giant to unlock its secrets and learn more about planetary formation. So the next time you gaze up at the night sky, remember just how enormous Saturn truly is. Can you imagine lettuce is a sunflower relative? Lettuce, often a staple in our salads, belongs to the Asteraceae family, which is commonly known as the sunflower family. This impressive family is huge, containing over 23,000 species. It's the second largest plant family in the world, just behind the orchid family. Asteraceae includes a diverse range of plants, not just the cheerful sunflowers you might picture. It also covers daisies, dandelions, and many other well-known flowers. What's fascinating is how this family adapts to different environments and has evolved in various ways. The Asteraceae family is found nearly everywhere, showing off an incredible variety of shapes, sizes, and flavors. So the next time you munch on a crisp lettuce leaf, remember you're enjoying a plant that shares its ancestry with vibrant blooms. Isn't it amazing how connected our food is to the natural world around us? Have you heard about gorilla noses and fingerprints? Gorillas possess fascinating noses, each featuring unique patterns and wrinkles that resemble human fingerprints. Just like how no two people have identical fingerprints, no two gorilla noses are the same. This remarkable feature allows scientists and conservationists to identify individual gorillas with surprising accuracy. By capturing close-up photographs of these noses, researchers can track the movements and behaviors of specific gorillas in the wild. This method is crucial for studying their populations and ensuring their protection, especially as many gorilla species face threats from habitat loss and poaching. So the next time you admire a gorilla at the zoo or in a documentary, remember that those distinct nose patterns are key to understanding their lives and preserving their future in the wild. Surprisingly, it's a fact that Louisiana was sold. In 1803, France made a significant decision that would shape the future of the United States. They sold the vast Louisiana territory to the U.S. This enormous area spanned from the Gulf of Mexico to Canada, yet it was largely uncharted and home to various Native American tribes. At the time, the French leader Napoleon Bonaparte faced serious financial struggles, especially due to costly wars in Europe. Realizing he needed money to fund his ambitions, he decided to transfer this immense land to the United States for just $15 million. This deal not only doubled the size of the U.S., but also opened the door for westward expansion. It marked a turning point in American history, showing how financial and political pressures can lead to monumental changes. Can you imagine what it was like for those native tribes when their lands changed hands like this? Is it really true that AOL still has users? Surprisingly, as of May 2015, around 2.3 million Americans were still subscribed to AOL dial-up internet. While broadband internet has become the norm for most of us, some loyal subscribers continue to stick with their classic service. This might seem ancient in today's fast-paced digital world, where lightning-fast connections are standard. However, for many, the nostalgic reliability of AOL dial-up offered a sense of comfort. Some users enjoyed the simplicity of connecting, as it reminded them of the early days of the internet. Others might have been in rural areas where broadband wasn't available yet, making dial-up their go-to option. Even with the rise of high-speed internet and countless alternatives, it's fascinating to think about how certain services maintain a unique, devoted customer base, isn't it? Prepare to be amazed by Utah's bird laws. In Utah, a unique rule provides legal protection for birds on highways, meaning that drivers must yield the right-of-way to our feathered friends. This quirky law emphasizes the state's commitment to wildlife conservation, showing just how important it is to protect these creatures in their natural habitat. If a flock of birds is crossing the road, drivers are expected to make sudden stops if necessary, helping to ensure that these animals can safely pass. Imagine driving along a highway and suddenly having to halt for a parade of ducks or a family of geese. While this might seem odd, it reflects a broader understanding of how human activities impact wildlife. The resulting interactions between cars and birds remind us that, just like us, they have the right to travel freely. So the next time you find yourself on a road in Utah, keep an eye out for birds and remember, patience can save lives in more ways than one. What other quirky laws surprise you? Why exactly does the Looking Glass portrait amaze users? This innovative holographic monitor opens a door to a whole new way of experiencing visuals. The Looking Glass portrait allows you to view photos, videos, and even 3D models without needing any glasses. Utilizing cutting-edge light field technology, it provides over 100 different perspectives at a smooth 60 frames per second. This means that when you move around the screen, the image changes in a realistic manner, making it feel as if the visuals are popping right out at you. Plus, it works seamlessly with various operating systems, allowing everyone to enjoy this remarkable display. Whether you're an artist showcasing your creations or someone curious about 3D content, the Looking Glass Portrait transforms how we interact with digital media. Imagine showing off family photos in a way that feels three-dimensional. It's like stepping into a new world of sight and creativity. You won't believe what scientists did to Commander Powder. During a tense war period, a group of innovative scientists found their creative ideas for new weapons stifled by a Navy officer named Commander Powder. This commander didn't just disagree with their concepts, he actively blocked many of their proposals, making the scientists feel frustrated and powerless. Rather than letting their frustrations simmer, they chose to respond with humor and cleverness. In a light-hearted jab at Commander Powder, they named a fictional military unit after him, turning their grievance into a funny story that helped ease the tension. This playful act not only lifted their spirits, but also highlighted their determination to keep pushing boundaries in the face of obstacles. The scientists' creativity shone through, showing that laughter can be a powerful tool, even in the most serious situations. Who knew a little humor could ignite such resilience? Discover the surprising slippery dick fish species. This intriguing creature, known scientifically as Halichoerus bivitatus, lives exclusively in the shallow tropical waters of the western Atlantic Ocean. Often overlooked, the slippery dick is famous for its striking colors and playful behavior. This fish can change its hue as it matures, showcasing vibrant shades of green, yellow, and blue. You might spot them darting among coral reefs, where they skillfully hide from predators and seek out tasty crustaceans. The slippery dick gets its unusual name from its slippery skin, which helps it escape capture. These fish are also social, often seen in small groups, contributing to the lively ecosystem of marine life. So next time you dip your toes in the ocean, remember there's a fascinating world beneath the waves where the slippery dick swims freely. Who knew such a colorful fish existed in our oceans? Can you believe it takes 700 gallons for a shirt? That's right. To produce just one cotton shirt, around 700 gallons of water are used. This staggering amount of water is enough to keep a single person hydrated for over 900 days. Cotton farming has become a vital part of the clothing industry, but it comes with a hefty environmental price tag. The growing demand for cotton drives farmers to use vast amounts of water, especially in regions already struggling with water scarcity. While cotton is loved for its softness and breathability, the resource-intensive nature of its cultivation raises concerns about sustainability. As consumers, we can make a difference by supporting brands that prioritize water conservation and sustainable farming practices. When we understand the impact our clothing choices have on the environment, we can start to ask more questions and push for change. So next time you put on a cotton shirt, think about all the water that went into it. How can we all contribute to a more sustainable future? Incredible horsehair makes music magic happen. To create a single archet for a purviolin, musicians need about 150 to 200 strands of horsehair, known as crins. These crins undergo a special treatment with colophonium, a natural resin that cools the strings and enriches the overall sound of the instrument. While synthetic options are out there, many professional musicians still swear by genuine horsehair because it delivers unmatched tone and a delightful tactile experience. The choice of using horsehair isn't just tradition, it's about achieving a richer, warmer sound that synthetic materials often struggle to replicate. Plus, the unique texture of horsehair adds a personal touch to each performance. Whether you're strumming a violin or playing a bass, the material of your bow truly makes a difference in performance quality. So next time you hear an orchestra or enjoy a solo performance, remember the craftsmanship behind those magical sounds. It's a fascinating blend of biology and artistry that continues to captivate musicians and audiences alike. Surprisingly, it's a fact that Sun Jong Cave astounds adventurers. This incredible cave, nestled in Vietnam's Phong Nha Bang National Park, proudly holds the title of the world's largest cave, stretching over 5 kilometers. Discovered in 1991, it remained a mystery for almost 2 decades until its full exploration in 2009 unveiled its stunning wonders. What makes Sun Zhong Cave particularly fascinating is its unique weather system. Inside, you'll find a different climate, often with its own clouds and mist. This extraordinary environment nurtures lush underground jungles, teeming with biodiversity. Adventurers flock to this natural wonder to experience its sheer scale and beauty, with towering stalagmites and vast chambers that feel like another world. As you explore deeper, you might even feel like an astronaut on an alien planet. Have you ever imagined walking through a cave that could host its own weather patterns? Imagine waking up to the smell of wasabi. This unique experience is made possible by a smoke alarm specially designed for individuals who are deaf. Invented in Japan, this innovative device uses vaporized wasabi to alert people to danger when smoke or fire is detected. Traditional smoke alarms rely on sound, which isn't helpful for everyone. By releasing a strong, pungent scent of wasabi into the air, the alarm effectively wakes even the deepest sleeper. This clever use of technology not only highlights the importance of safety, but also showcases how we can adapt everyday devices to meet different needs. The wasabi alarm is a great example of thinking outside the box, as it merges culinary elements with safety solutions. Imagine the relief of knowing that a whiff of wasabi can keep you safe from harm. As technology continues to advance, we can look forward to even more creative solutions for making our environment safer and more inclusive for everyone. The shocking risks of fishing in rough waters. Every year, about 225 Canadian fishermen tragically lose their lives while urinating over the side of their boats. This startling statistic brings to light the unexpected dangers that come with working on the water, particularly in unpredictable conditions. Many might think that a brief moment spent relieving oneself is harmless, but in rough seas it can quickly lead to losing balance and falling overboard. Fishing can be exhilarating, but environmental factors like wind, waves, and slippery surfaces make safety a top priority. Fishermen need to be aware of these risks, understanding that even routine tasks can end in disaster when nature's unpredictable. This highlights the importance of always staying vigilant and taking precautions while out at sea. Are we doing enough to protect those brave souls who spend their lives fishing? Can you believe Anna Bagenhol survived this icy plunge? This incredible story begins when Anna, a skiing enthusiast, fell through a frozen stream and became trapped underwater for more than an hour. The extreme cold slowed her metabolism to such an extent that her body temperature dropped to an astonishing 57 degrees Fahrenheit, 13.7 degrees Celsius, making it the lowest ever recorded. During this time, she was clinically dead, sparking fears for her life. However, thanks to swift action from rescuers and advanced medical care, Anna made a dramatic recovery. Her remarkable tale is not just about survival, it showcases the resilience of the human spirit and highlights the body's incredible ability to withstand extreme conditions. Anna now inspires many with her story, reminding us that even in the face of freezing adversity, hope can prevail. Ever thought about why Mohawk kings visited Britain in 1710? This historic visit involved 4 prominent leaders from the Iroquois Confederacy who were treated with exceptional respect as diplomats. At a time when indigenous nations were rarely represented on the world stage, these kings went to Britain to assert their sovereignty and engage in diplomatic talks. Their journey was marked by high regard as they were personally welcomed by Queen Anne, symbolizing a rare recognition of indigenous leadership. This encounter highlighted the complex relationships between European powers and Native American nations, showcasing the importance of alliances during the colonial era. The visit aimed to strengthen ties and negotiate peace, illustrating the intricate political landscape of the time. The Mohawk kings' presence in Britain not only enhanced their stature, but also paved the way for future discussions about the rights and recognition of indigenous peoples. How did this meeting influence later diplomatic efforts? Hard to believe, but Bukit Pasir Al Fana is always closed. This busy street has faced numerous closures, raising eyebrows among locals and visitors alike. The constant interruptions signal more than just routine maintenance. They hint at underlying issues impacting the area. Residents have noted construction, possible safety concerns, and even plans for future development. Each closure tends to disrupt daily routines, making commutes longer and prompting detours. Businesses nearby often struggle due to reduced foot traffic, while locals express frustration about the ongoing situation. Community meetings have discussed potential solutions, bringing people together to brainstorm ideas like improved planning or better communication from city officials. As the situation develops, one question lingers. Will Bukit Pasir Al Fana ever be fully open again? Or is this the new normal? Why are hermit crabs disappearing from our planet? These unique creatures are currently classified as endangered and are primarily found in the arid regions of Europe, Asia, and Africa. Hermit crabs are known for their striking white and black plumage that makes them stand out in their natural habitats, along with their long, curved beak, which helps them forage for food. Unfortunately, their populations have been declining due to habitat loss, climate change, and human activities that harm their ecosystems. As these crabs lose their homes, they struggle to adapt and find suitable shelter, often relying on discarded shells for protection. These crabs play an important role in their ecosystems, helping to break down organic matter and providing food for other animals. Conservation efforts are crucial to protect these unique creatures and their habitats. By raising awareness about the threats they face and supporting habitat restoration, we can help revitalize hermit crab populations. Have you ever thought about how your actions can impact these fascinating animals? Believe it or not, ants outweigh humans on Earth. Recent studies estimate that the total biomass of ants equals or even surpasses that of humanity. A staggering realization when you think about it. With around 20 quadrillion individual ants scuttling across nearly every landmass, they are impressive players in our ecosystem. In contrast, our global human population is about 8 billion. This means that, in terms of total weight, ants may collectively outweigh us by a significant margin. These tiny architects build complex societies and structures, demonstrating incredible teamwork and resilience. Ants contribute to soil health, seed dispersion, and even pest control, showcasing their vital role in the environment. So next time you see an ant, remember it represents a massive, thriving population that rivals ours. How do you think humans and ants can coexist harmoniously? Prepare to be amazed by elephant painters. In parts of Asia, these incredible elephants show off their unexpected artistic talents by grasping paintbrushes with their trunks. With training, they exhibit astonishing intelligence, creating everything from simple shapes to intricate, recognizable images. Watching them paint is truly a spectacle. They sway gracefully, bringing colors to life as they maneuver the brush with surprising precision. This talent highlights not only their fine motor skills, but also their creativity and ability to learn complex tasks. The bond formed between the trainers and elephants is crucial, as it involves patience and mutual respect. These artistic elephants challenge our understanding of animal intelligence and remind us that creativity isn't just a human trait. Have you ever seen an elephant paint before? Did you know that Deadpool has a special Xbox controller? This unique controller showcases designs that perfectly capture the Merc with a mouth's quirky humor and style. With vibrant colors and eye-catching graphics, it not only looks fantastic, but also stands out in any gamer's collection. But it's not just about appearance. The controller is ergonomically designed for comfort, meaning you can game for hours without feeling sore or cramped. Whether you're dodging bullets in a fast-paced action scene or just enjoying a casual gaming session, this controller ensures a great experience. Gamers of all ages will find joy in the combination of style and functionality. Plus, it's a fun way to immerse yourself in Deadpool's outrageous world. So are you ready to level up your gaming with this awesome controller? This might surprise you, the origin of the term nerd. The term nerd was first popularized by Dr. Seuss in his whimsical 1950 book, If I Ran the Zoo. In this story, the term described an odd character, but it took on a life of its own as it spread through popular culture. Over the decades, the meaning of nerd shifted significantly. No longer just a term for quirky characters, it evolved into a badge of honor for those deeply passionate about intellectual or technical subjects, from computer programming to science fiction. This transformation highlights how children's literature, often lighthearted and imaginative, can have a lasting impact on language and our perceptions of different personalities. Today, being a nerd is celebrated in various communities, showcasing creativity and enthusiasm in fields once thought of as obscure. Whether you love discussing the latest tech innovations or diving deep into the realms of fantasy literature, embracing the nerd label can foster connections and inspire others to pursue their interests. How did a word from Dr. Seuss change our view on passions? Is it really true that statues can tell stories? In the heart of many towns, the statues of St. John of Nepomuc, St. Lutgar, and St. Vitus stand tall, serving not just as ornate decorations, but as symbols of deep-rooted local culture and history. Each statue captures the essence of its namesake, representing the unique characteristics and virtues that the community values. St. John of Nepomuc, known for his unwavering faith and commitment to truth, is often depicted with a cross in hand, reminding people of his enduring legacy. Meanwhile, St. Lutgard, famed for her mystical visions and contemplative nature, brings a sense of peace and spirituality to the area. Lastly, St. Vitus, the patron saint of dancers, showcases the joy and vibrancy of local celebrations. These statues are more than mere stone. They are living connections to the past, inviting us to explore the cultural narratives and traditions that shape our identities today. Have you ever wondered why meetings waste so much time? Recent research reveals that a surprising number of corporate meetings are entirely unnecessary, suggesting they could be efficiently replaced with emails. Imagine sitting in a meeting that stretches on while most participants are zoning out or glancing at their phones. This common scenario not only frustrates employees, but also drains valuable time and energy that could be spent on productive tasks. The constant barrage of meetings often leads to burnout and disengagement among staff. Experts recommend being intentional about scheduling. Before calling a meeting, ask whether the information can simply be shared in an email instead. By doing so, companies can foster a more efficient workplace culture that respects employees' time and promotes better communication. So the next time you're heading into a meeting, consider whether it's really necessary and if you could achieve the same goal through a quick email. Hard to believe, but Twain predicted his own death. When Mark Twain was born in 1835, Halley's Comet made its grand entrance in the sky. This celestial event fascinated him so much that he famously stated he would die when the comet returned. Fast forward to 1910, just as Halley's Comet was making its closest approach to Earth, Twain passed away. This remarkable coincidence sparks curiosity and intrigue about his unusual foresight. Twain's belief in his connection to the comet highlights his quirky personality and deep awareness of the world around him. Many people were captivated by this event, pondering whether he really had a premonition or if it was merely fate. The truth is, Halley's Comet appears roughly every 76 years, and Twain was born during its visit, making his prediction eerily coincidental. Could there be more to learn about his life and beliefs surrounding such a spectacular astronomical phenomenon? Can you believe the size of this mobile giant? The largest man-made mobile object ever created was so massive that it couldn't even fit through the Panama Canal or the English Channel. This engineering marvel, known as the Seawise Giant, was an ultra-large crude carrier, ULCC, built in 1979. Stretching over 1,500 feet long, it was longer than the height of the Empire State Building. Due to its sheer size and weight, this colossal ship faced challenges whenever it needed to navigate narrow waters. In fact, after its service years, which included transporting oil across oceans, it was finally dismantled in 2009 in a shipyard in India. The Seawise Giant not only dominated the seas, but also sparked conversations about what makes a vessel truly mobile. Its legacy lives on in marine engineering discussions, and serves as a reminder of how human ingenuity can create structures that defy expectations. What will be the next engineering feat to capture our imagination? Did you know that orange juice can lose nutrients fast? Freshly squeezed orange juice is delicious and packed with vitamin C, but it has a sneaky downside. Studies show that after being exposed to air, light, or heat, this vibrant juice can lose up to 50% of its vitamin C within just a few hours. That means if you leave your glass of juice out or store it in a warm place, you're missing out on some serious nutrition. To maximize its health benefits, it's best to drink your orange juice soon after squeezing or opening the container. If you're ever tempted to save some for later, think twice. Enjoying orange juice when it's fresh not only gives you that zesty flavor, but also ensures you're getting all the vitamins packed inside. So go ahead, drink up, and make the most of your morning OJ. You might be shocked to learn about seconds. Did you know there are exactly 31,956,926 seconds in a single year? This impressive figure is not just a random number. It's the result of our Earth's journey around the sun and the structure of our calendar. Each year, we divide time into hours, minutes, and seconds, with 1 minute holding 60 seconds and 1 hour containing 60 minutes. This organization helps us keep track of time. But have you ever thought about how meticulous the calculations must be? Leap years, for example, add an extra day every 4 years to keep our calendars aligned with Earth's orbit. Without this precise measurement, our seasons would drift over time, making celebrations and natural cycles inconsistent. So every time you check the clock, remember the intricate calculations that allow us to measure time accurately. Prepare to be amazed by Belgium's cat postal experiment. In the 1870s, the city of Liège decided to get a little adventurous by trying to deliver mail with the help of 37 cats. This quirky idea aimed to address the challenges of traditional mail delivery. However, the plan quickly proved to be more whimsical than practical. The cats, while cute and curious, took as long as a whole day to deliver a single piece of mail. Instead of racing along with letters, they often wandered off, distracted by the sights and smells around them. Eventually, the Postal Service realized that these furry messengers were not the solution they had hoped for. Though the cat mail service was short-lived, it surely provided plenty of laughter and a unique story in the history of communication. Who would have thought that cats could be such slow postal workers? Here's a wild fact about Christmas traditions. Many families celebrate the holiday season in exciting ways, but one tale stands out. A poor family faced a difficult Christmas, struggling to afford decorations for their tree. As the story goes, a friendly spider took pity on them. Sneaking in during the night, this clever creature spun an intricate web around the tree. By morning, the tree sparkled with the beautiful, glistening webs that shimmered like silver in the sunlight. This charming legend brought joy to the family and became a beloved story shared across generations. In some cultures, this tale of the spider is celebrated with ornaments that resemble webs, or even the placement of a spider decoration on the tree. Interestingly, the spider has become a symbol of prosperity and good luck in many Christmas traditions. It reminds us that beauty can emerge from unexpected places, even in tough times. So this holiday season, when you look at your tree, perhaps you might think of that magical spider and the warmth of family togetherness. Wouldn't it be great to see beauty in the everyday? Is it really true that sharks have no bones? While it may sound surprising, sharks are indeed unique creatures with skeletons made entirely of cartilage. This flexible material is the same stuff that makes up our ears and noses. Having a cartilage skeleton allows sharks to be incredibly agile swimmers, easily maneuvering through water with grace and speed. They can make sharp turns and sudden movements that many bony fish struggle to replicate. This remarkable adaptation plays a vital role in their success as apex predators, as they hunt for various prey in diverse marine environments, from the open ocean to coastal waters. Because cartilage is lighter and less dense than bone, sharks can maintain buoyancy without the need for a swim bladder, which many fish have to control their floating abilities. This gives them an edge, letting them focus on chasing their next meal or avoiding danger. So next time you think about sharks, remember that their amazing cartilaginous structure is key to their survival in the deep blue sea. Let's uncover the truth about beauty contests. In the 1930s, an intriguing event took place in a Texas town where beauty contests took a unique twist. Instead of focusing on faces or personalities, contestants showcased their feet, wearing bags over their heads to ensure the judges focused solely on their toes. This unusual competition not only sparked curiosity, but also revealed America's deep-rooted obsession with beauty standards during that era. While it might seem strange today, the foot-centric beauty contest reflected social attitudes towards femininity and physical appearance, encouraging contestants to put their best foot forward, quite literally. This quirky contest became a part of local lore, offering a glimpse into how societal views on beauty can be both creative and bizarre. Imagine what would happen if a similar contest were held today. Would people embrace it or find it absurd? This fascinating glimpse into the past still raises questions about how we define beauty.